Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of Tom Cruise. Ever wondered how this Hollywood superstar makes and spends his millions? From blockbuster movies and daring stunts to luxury homes and high-end cars, Tom's lifestyle is as thrilling as his on-screen roles. We'll explore his lucrative career, extravagant purchases, and philanthropic efforts. Stay tuned to discover the incredible financial journey of one of the biggest names in entertainment. Let's get started. Cruise was paid $75,000 for his breakout role in 1983's Risky Business. Playing a teen who has a wild time when his folks are away, Cruise showcased in Risky Business the star quality that would give him global fame later in his career. For his efforts, he was reportedly paid $75,000. Not bad for a 19-year-old. But his asking price would only grow from there. In 1986, he was paid $2 million for Top Gun. Cruise made $2 million to play hotshot Navy pilot Pete Maverick Mitchell in Top Gun and became a heartthrob in the process. Cruise took in $100 million for 2005's War of the Worlds, and it wouldn't be the last time he'd taken that kind of figure. By the time Cruise teamed with Steven Spielberg on the remake of this classic sci-fi thriller, the actor's going rate was $20 million a movie. But Cruise was one of the first to be shrewd enough to understand that he could make more if he bet on himself. So for this movie, he skipped on the upfront pay and instead agreed to take a percentage of the movie ticket gross. The movie took in over $600 million at the worldwide box office. Cruise walked away with a cool $100 million. Cruise was named Forbes' highest paid actor of 2012, taking in $75 million. By 2012, Cruise was at a difficult moment in his career. His involvement in Scientology and divorce from Katie Holmes were making headlines more than what he was doing on the big screen. Despite all of that, Cruise made major coin. According to Forbes, Cruise earned $75 million between May 2011 and May 2012, making him the highest paid actor of the year. Most of it was earnings from 2011's Mission: Impossible – Ghost Protocol. He landed at the 4th spot on Forbes' list in 2016 with $53 million in earnings. Though in his 50s, by 2016 Cruise was kicking into another gear and distancing himself from the pack to becoming one of the last huge movie stars. Forbes put him in 4th place that year on its list of highest paid actors with $53 million thanks to Mission: Impossible – Rogue Nation. But things were only going to get better. According to a 2020 study, by that time Cruise made $7,000 per word. In 2020, the site Casumo calculated just how much Cruise makes per word by cross-referencing salary data and the scripts of several of Cruise's films. It found that Cruise averaged $7,000 per every line he delivers. And for how much screen time the star has in his movies, yes, that's a whole lot. Cruise took in over $100 million for 2022's Top Gun Maverick. 36 years after playing Pete Maverick Mitchell, Cruise returned to the role and surprised everyone by making the Top Gun sequel a global sensation. In the process, he made a small fortune. As he did with War of the Worlds and several of the MY movies, Cruise opted to take a percentage of the box office gross for Top Gun Maverick. Maverick made $1.5 billion worldwide at the box office, Cruise's all-time biggest hit to date. He pocketed over $100 million for his efforts. Cruise spends money through real estate. Cruise has real estate holdings all over the world, though. Within the last decade, he's listed or sold many of his properties. In 2013, he listed 2 of his properties in New York City, his East Village condo $3 million and his Greenwich Village townhouse $28 million. In 2016, he sold his Beverly Hills property for $38 million. Cruise had originally paid $30.5 million for it in 2007. And in 2021, he sold his 10,000 square foot Telluride mansion for $39.5 million. It features a gym, library, eat-in kitchen, 2 fireplaces, and a 3-bedroom guest house. He loves to spend money on expensive cars. Cruise has a garage of fancy cars. In 2020, GQ highlighted some of his prized wheels: a 1958 Chevrolet Corvette C1, a 1970 Chevrolet Chevelle SS, and a 2010 Saleen Mustang S281. He also has a 2005 Bugatti Veyron, which he drove to a Mission Impossible 3 fan screening in Los Angeles with then-wife Katie Holmes. Unfortunately, he couldn't get the passenger side door to open. It has been reported Cruise has given at least $25 million to Scientology over the years. It seems Cruise has been a major financial supporter of the Church of Scientology, the religion he's been involved with for nearly 40 years. It was reported in 2008 that Cruise had given the church at least $25 million.